So I'm out in the German aging cellar, and I just finished talking about some of the overview of what happens when we age. And I want to sort of add a separate topic, which is evaporation. I mean, water evaporates. Alcohol, which is more volatile, evaporates even faster. And so the reason cellars are maintained at low temperatures is to reduce the amount of evaporation. I was talking to a guy once over in the Central Valley who had at Guild, and they'd go into a barrel that had been sitting on the top rack in an unrefrigerated, unair conditioned cellar up on the third level. Probably degrees, it was probably 100 degrees during the summer, and they'd come back 13 years later and be empty. They would lose so much evaporation. Anyway, we maintain, and then humidity also plays an effect. The higher the humidity, the less evaporation of water, especially, that occurs. But anyway, we lose about, at the lower levels, we lose around 1.25%, and at the higher levels, up to 3% a year inside this cellar. And it averages out to about 2% a year. And that means after 36 years, what we started with, only half of it's there. And that's 2% a year. 36 years later, you've lost half of what was there. And one of the things that isn't just about angel's share. They call it angel's share because the evaporation goes off into the sky, and they imagine the angels up there, enjoying these beautiful aromatics that are drifting upward from the aging cellar. But it's not just loss, it's also concentration of flavor, okay? What's evaporating essentially is water and pure alcohol, and so the flavor components that are being held in the alcohol tend to remain. And that's why one of the reasons that old brandies are richer and deeper and more complex than young brandies is that the flavors are more concentrated. So angel share isn't always negative.